Hi guys, girls and non-binary pals, welcome back to Budget with Ira. Yes, I am wearing a onesie, and if you watch the vlog, you'll know why, but, yeah. In today's video, we are going to be checking in for week, what is it? Week 3 of September's budget. Love checking in, and this week I've spent, like, even though it's not going to look like a lot, like we're getting towards the end of the month, and because of that lots of bills have come out, and this is normally the time where I start to panic in terms of spending money that I don't need to and doing unbudgeted spends, just because I just feel a little bit like I'm in free fall or something. But I'm not, I'm doing okay, and you'll soon know whether I did any unbudgeted spends or not. Just realised I haven't added anything up, so you're going to get some really bad maths in this video. I completely apologise. So in today's video, we're going to be looking at my groceries, my household, my spending money, and if there's any unbudgeted. We'll also look at my petrol spends as well. In today's video, we are going to be using my September budget booklet. However, they are out of stock on my Etsy store. We've reduced the price. We got 20% off of May, June, July, August budget booklets on my Etsy store. They are reduced by 20%, and obviously October is running out very, very fast. I think there is one monthly left and a couple of weeklies, and obviously the evergreen rainbow is always available. So if you want something like what I've got, head on over to my Etsy store, but you got to be quick if you want October, because they are selling out very, very fast. With that being said, I have had a wonderful week. I hope you agree with me in terms of my money. So without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at my budget book. Okay, we are here with my September booklet. We are moving straight over to this page, and what we're going to do first is lay down all of my expenses for last week. So let's get cracking, starting on the 18th, and then we're going to end on the 24th. So let's get going with the 18th. On the 18th, I went grocery shopping with Jake to Tesco. We spent £47.90. We also spent £19.94 out of household money. And I spent £3 out of my spending money. There was like a 2 for £3 on Pepsi Max deal. Like, I sort of see fizzy drinks as a bit of an indulgence, so it comes out of my own money. On the Monday, car insurance came out and it was £27.09, slightly less than what I was expecting, but that does happen every other month. And I spent £4.47 out of my personal money. On the Tuesday, I had to drop my car off to get it serviced, and I put petrol in it and it was £21. I had a no spend day on the Wednesday. On the Thursday, I bought vape. It's very late in the month, but it probably means that I won't need to do it next month. On the Friday, it was a no spend day. And on the Saturday, it was a no spend day. Okay, so that is all of my expenses done and dusted. Our next step is to move over to the check-in, which is 2 pages over. Let's get cracking. Okay, so I'm going to start by filling in everything that I know. Okay, are you ready for some bad maths? Okay, so let's start with spending. So for spending, I started the week with £10 because I rolled a 20 on my dice challenge, and I actually spent £7.47, which I'm really proud of. So I was under budget, and I have £2.53 remaining. For groceries, I spent £50. No, I stuffed £50, and then I spent £47.90, which leaves me with £2.10. For petrol, I got £21 because I rolled a 9 in my dice challenge, and I spent the full £21, which left me with 0. For household, we didn't stuff anything, but we had £30.25 rolled over from the previous week. And what we actually spent last week was £19.94. Couldn't even tell you what we bought, but it was household stuff nonetheless. When that gives us £10.31 remaining. And as you can tell, we had no unbudgeted spend from last week. So here comes the bad maths part. So I stuffed 50, 60, 70, 81. And then I had the 30, 25 as well. I ended up spending 20 some money, and I am gonna roll over 10.31. I didn't even attempt that bad maths. How bad is that? So I'm rolling over the £10.31, but what our next step is to do is to deal with all of this change here. Okay, so when it comes to spending money, I've got this from spending and I got this left over from groceries. So it's not too bad in terms of what we're chucking in today. And because I don't have my calculator on me, this is going to make it tough. So I've actually got £4.65. £4.65. So if I go for a... okay, this is where I'm going to have to do good maths. 465 minus 352. So if I did 352, then that leaves me with £1.13. So if I could do a £1.13 as well. Yes, okay, I'm going to do these two. I am absolutely useless without a calculator. Obviously I use my phone to film, so I can't do like anything. I use that calculator so much, but because I'm working on something for my advent calendar at the moment, I currently need the calculator, so it's downstairs. I'm just being too lazy to move it. So let's go ahead and put these in my adventure jar, and that is my She's on a Budget penny challenge, pretty much looking nice. Like once these big ones are gone, I'm doing fine. Okay, so we're back in the budget book. So what I like to do at the end is basically look at my paycheck bill tracker just to make sure that my budget is still on track. So, I mean, there's two things we're knocking off here. So we're doing car insurance. It wasn't £27.24, it was £27.09. Some months it's just a little bit less. Don't know why, but I'm not going to crumble. And then I spent the £23 on vape. So I've literally got one bill left for the end of the month. And as long as there isn't anything unbudgeted, I'm looking really, really good. So with that said, let's go ahead and cash stuff for next week. Okay, so we are stuffing grocery spending and petrol. I like to do that, inking it out a little bit by a little week, just because it seems to work better for me. I've had it like before where I just gave myself the full £200 for groceries and I just made such a mess of it that it just wasn't worth my life to do that. So we're going to be stuffing these three, but we do it a little bit differently. So if you're new here, welcome to the madness. So let's start with groceries. What I have in here is the last week, because we're actually stuffing for week 4. So this is the last week. So 50 quid is what it's supposed to be. So I've got 20, 40, 50, and then that's that. So groceries is stuffed and I got my household on the back. I am good to go with this. Next we have petrol, and I give myself £30 of petrol. So let's do that. That's £30 there. But before we do that, let's move over to my petrol savings challenge. So this is my pastel dice challenge. We've got a lot of 50s in there, but this is available on my Etsy store. And when you buy it, you get a pastel 10-sided dice. And what I do with this is I roll this every week and I take the money from my petrol money and stuff it towards the skull. And I counted this on a video last Friday and there was so much more money in it than I expected. On the back I mark off what I've done, so we've done quite a lot of high numbers. I've got like 2 9s left, but and only 2 10s as well, so it seems to be weighted on the heavier side, but you know, it is what it is. Once the heavy sides have gone, then it'll be what it is. So let's just see what I'm going to get. Oh, by the way, I did find my dice. I've been using somewhat like anybody's dice recently, but this is my beautiful pink one, and the pink ones are going to be restocked very, very soon because they've been out of stock for a while. Anyway, let's roll this and see what I am stuffing. 3. Interesting. Okay, so I need to give myself £7 out of here. So let's put that 10 in, take a 5, and I'll take 50s out of here because that doesn't matter too much. Okay, so I got 27. That's a lot to put in the tank. And to be fair, I haven't used my tank in ages because it's been at the shop. If you want to know more about that, watch my vlog. But yeah, petrol's stuffed. Might not even be spending this money that week. Okay, let's move back and we are looking at the final one, and that is spending. So spending is exactly the same. I give myself £30 for the week, but we are rolling over to my 10.50 challenge. Now the 10.50 challenge works essentially the same as my petrol challenge. With this one, it has a 20-sided dice. So I could roll a 20 like I did last week and completely have nothing left. I only had a tenner for last week. So let's roll this. Hopefully it's gonna be nice to me. The only number I have to re-roll on is a 9 because I've got all the 9s already. So let's go ahead and see what happens. Oh my I swear I am not making this up, but that... Right. Okay, listen, the money's going towards things that make me happy, so... Jeez Louise. Oh, I literally just put a tenner in it as well. Look, wishful thinking. Right, let's put that in. Goodness me. Goodness me. Okay. Oh, by the way, I trimmed this envelope awfully. That's why it's mine. So that's why it's like duct taped up. But yeah, that's my tenner for the week. Thank you so much for being with me this week. I genuinely appreciate it. I look forward to letting you know how well my spending week went. Hi guys, gals, and I'm Pass. Thank you so much for getting through to the end of the video. You know I love it when you get through to the end of the video. Please give this video some love. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if you are going to comment, please use this emoji. And that is all I have for you this week. There are no new patrons since the last video. If you would, however, like to support me over on Patreon. If you would like to support me over on Patreon, please take a look at the link in the description. You will not regret it, bestie. And that truly is everything that we have for this week. Thank you so much for joining me. I would like you to have a wonderful day, have a wonderful week, have a wonderful budget. Always remember, don't trust Ira. And I will see you again very, very soon. Thanks so much for watching, bestie. Bye-bye.